Your line of credit is good to go. You can use it starting at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning.
I'm chasing the flames, yeah.
And listen, I gotta go. I'm on call with this guy 24/7. Bye.
Hey, George, it's Jaime. Are you feeding those guys? You know, the guys that are shooting you? I don't mean shoot you. They photograph you. No, I mean they video you. I mean with the cameras, that's what I mean. But sometimes, George, I do want to shoot you. But never mind that. Those guys with the cameras and the sound, you gotta do something special for them, George. I want you to take care of these guys. Make them a wonderful breakfast. I want to have leftovers, George. Lots of leftovers. Food left over so I can take it to go. Take me out to that every person's, that every man's, that every woman, that every man's kitchen. You got me, George?
Mountains bold, a mile high. The Rio mirrors a clear blue sky. Winds who dance with turbulent weeds. Nights burn cold, my heart is free. I'm chasing the flames, chasing the flames. Chilies grow across green fields. Hot sun glows, a dream so real. Slicing, dicing with a flare. Anticipation in the air. I'm chasing the flame, chasing the flame. Seven turfing on the grill. Now there's a way, there's a will. Flavors bursting with delight. On call, create the perfect bite. I'm chasing the flames, chasing the flames. I'm chasing the flames, yeah. Chasing the
We're going to talk about wood again. And this time you get to see a wood pile. I built this bin. This is exactly 1 cord of wood. We went through so much wood in the first season, I had to reorder from my wood guy. And so he sent over a little fruit wood. We've got some plum. We've got some pear. We've got some apple. We even have some orange tree in there. You can pretty much tell the difference between what fruit wood looks like and then what oak looks like. Oak is, obviously heavier than fruit wood, has a more robust bark on it. But this represents right around $1,100 worth of wood. Now, what's interesting about that is that fruit wood is a little bit more expensive, but we do use a lot of it. So it's a 50-50 mix of fruit wood and oak. And as we've talked about, oak is the heat, fruit wood's the flavor. Now, I've talked to you about sourcing, whether it's ingredients or whether it's your wood or whether it's your equipment or your utensils, your appliances. When I talk about sourcing, I have more than one supplier with everything because you never know when someone's not going to have it. And in this case, this particular wood supplier had an extra abundant amount of different fruit woods. And so we took advantage of that. You may have to go to more than one supplier to get that range of wood that you want. But get it because it makes a difference when you're chasing the flames. Let's get back to chasing the flames because we're going to chase the flames. We're in Everyman's kitchen right now, and this is a new Wow Gooooood product for you at home. Not everybody can afford a $150,000 outdoor kitchen. So it was Jay Spang's idea, why don't you come up with Everyman's kitchen? So we repurposed some of our old appliances when we built out the new outdoor kitchen, and we put them to work in the Everyman's modular kitchen setup. This completely disassembles real easy. You can take it tailgating. You want to take just one section or you want to take the whole thing. It'll fit in the back of your truck or your van. And It snaps together real simple. It's not hard at all. It's a two-man lift. Each one of these sections weighs around 75 to 100 pounds, maybe a little less, and fits in the back of your truck. You've got storage space, you've got prep space. Here's my old camp stove. I put a griddle on it. I had another grill in the RV. We use that for extra grill space when we need it. I've got this wonderful little 2-burner charbroil. It's really one of the best little small 2-burners out there. Throws out a lot of heat. I've got a 2-burner gas stove here if we need more stove space, and we've got our little portable smoker that's battery operated as well, and that battery will work for 15 hours. So even though we don't have power, we still make it work, and we've got a hand washing station in the back that I spent a whopping $69 on. So we've got someplace to keep your hands clean. And so this morning we are going to cook a tailgate brunch. And that brunch is going to have bacon, sausage, latkes, scrambled eggs. We've got muffins, and we're going to make French toast. What do you think about that? We're going to make a breakfast sandwich with the French toast. French toast will go on the bottom of the plate. We'll put the eggs, the latkes, the bacon, the sausage over the top of that. It'll have a little bit of Saigon cinnamon and some brown coconut sugar. That'll make it wow good. And we're going to feed the crew. This is our wrap-up party for Season 1 of Chasing the Flames. And we'll start Season 2 here in a few weeks. But this is the outdoor Everyman's kitchen, and we'll talk more about it a little later on. But let's get started cooking. What we're going to do is we're going to season this flat top here, and we're going to use a little bacon. We've got some sausage. I've got a couple of different types of sausage here, and we're just going to fill the entire deck. All right, a little oil. Then I'm going to take my wonderful spatula here, and I'm going to spread that around, get that nice and even. Let's get some sausage on. And what we're going to do is we're going to cover this entire griddle, okay? Flat top griddle, whatever you want to call it. I'll call it interchangeably both. And what we're doing is we're also investigating where all the cold and the hot spots are by having it completely covered. And that way we know a little bit more about this appliance and how it works. Now comes the bacon, bacon, bacon. You want to start stuff that takes a little longer first when you're doing a brunch, because you want your food hot and you want it tasty. How's that bacon smelling? Too bad we don't have smell vision. See, here's a cold spot right here, if you can get a close-up of it. This seems to be kind of about right here. And what we'll do, we'll get out our tongs. We're going to give it a first turn here. I think we're ready to give a nice flip here. These are cooking really nice. And then we're going to give it one last turn. These are going to keep cooking for a little bit longer. Even though they're off the heat, they're still going to cook just a little bit. Give these one final turn here. Make more room for bacon, bacon, bacon. Give it a turn. Look at that. Come on, listen to that sizzle. Now, this is obviously gas. We're not using wood fire. And gas, as you know, is very controllable, okay? Very controllable. Oh, look at this bacon, bacon, bacon. Gonna be perfect. Gonna be wow good. Muchachos and muchachas. All right, we're gonna transfer that guy. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go low temperature because we're gonna do latkes. And this is where I'm gonna get a little dirty. Get as much of that water out of them as you can. It's not gonna help your cook really that much. Now that we know where all the hot spots are, we can move around a little bit. We're making a real mess over here, but we'll do a big clean down in a little while. A little history on latkes is there's many different forms of these in North Africa, but this is by and large considered a Jewish dish. Arabs do it differently. They have a couple more additions of some other ingredients in there. I've seen latke-like things in South Africa, South America, Central America, even in Peru. Look at that. Oh my God. Let's work the latkes. Getting a little char here. Soaking up all that oil. They're holding together nice. You don't want to overcook these. You want to be low and slow. We've adjusted the heat a little bit. We want them cooked through, but we don't want them overdone. We want a nice crust on the outside, nice soft texture in the middle, but hot. Cook them low and slow. What we've got going on here is that in a latke, you know, people say, oh, they're just hash browns. No, there's egg in here, there's a little bit of milk, some flour, a little baking soda, and salt, pepper, and we added shallots, just a little bit of shallot because I love shallots, vitamin S. What we can do is we can cook these indirectly on a griddle. And what you do is, let's say we shut this burner off and we've got all this sort of radiating heat, a little bit of conduction going down the griddle a ways, but slowly cooking. That's a hot mother. That's 225,000 BTU. 75,000 in each burner. There we go. I'm going to turn this guy off. And then we're going to cook these indirectly. Okay. We're going to get ready, and we are going to do some French toast.
Chasing the flames, chasing the flames.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Marty Size in Albuquerque today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a #1. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
For over 20 years, Everguard Roofing and Solar has been committed to customer service. Locally owned and operated, Everguard offers both commercial and residential roofing and solar services. For more info, please call 505-821-9543. Everguard Roofing and Solar are proud supporters of ProView Sports Network and New Mexico Youth Athletics.
Let's get back to chasing the flames. We're going to do a little clean down while these are finishing up. The greatest thing about stainless steel is archaeologists will find this equipment 2,000 years from now. It'll last forever. But we're going to do a little clean down. We got some splatter here, and I'm going to get a little paper towel, and I've got some wonderful degreaser. We'll just show you how easy it is. Watch out, camera, because here it comes. I don't want to splatter you. Get it on the lens. And then we'll put a little sanitizer down. There we go. This is nice and hot. Okay, get a little more. A little sanitizer and a little degreaser. Here we go. All right. We're gonna put these right here, and we're gonna let them sit in that indirect heat for a while, just to get those centers nice and done. We're gonna make a little French toast now. Now the trick to this is the egg wash. And what we're gonna add to it is we're gonna add a little bit of coconut sugar, just a touch, and some Saigon cinnamon. Now, I love Saigon cinnamon. This is great stuff. Very, very, very unique. All right, we're gonna take this, stir it around a little bit. Make sure we incorporate it. And one of the things you gotta remember when you're cooking outdoors and working with chicken, eggs, and really anything, you want your temperatures to be under control. That's why we have a cooler over here. It's got ice in it. Keep it right around 40 degrees. And we're going to dip this in here. We got a little sourdough bread. Okay. Do a little double dip there. And on she goes. Only going to need a couple pieces because we're going to cut these in half. We don't want to inundate the crew with too much carbohydrate because they're all trying to watch their figure. One of the things that we're careful about when you're outdoors is you gotta wash your hands off, and that's why I bought that little hand washing station, because you're touching stuff, you're moving stuff around, just like you're in a regular kitchen. You want to keep your hands clean. I was talking about Saigon cinnamon. I have some Ceylon cinnamon, and I invite you to try both of them. They both have a different flavor profile from one another. Profile. Let's see where we're at here. Ooh, that's looking good. Yeah. There we go. See a little of that egg there. There we go. We'll get a little more heat right there. These, when you're holding something, what we say at temp, is 135 degrees. That's what a buffet will hold all their dishes at that are in the buffet. That's kind of a rule of thumb. You're supposed to cook beef to 145, poultry to 165, all that stuff. But holding temperature for everything is about 135. And that's certainly 135. You want to watch this very carefully because they can go black in no time flat. So that's why I'm playing with it. Just keeping an eye on it. Sometimes you can move it too much, but you want that brownness. You don't want that blackness. We're not looking for char here. We're looking for a nice even coat. We're going to stick this guy on this hot spot over here. Look at that. That's what we want right there. Yeah. Whoa, man down. Hot. One thing about working in the kitchen, you lose your feeling in your fingertips after a while from touching hot stuff. Got it. Almost another man down. All right, now, let's set this here. You're learning a new appliance. You want to know what fuel, how it reacts. This is gas. This is a flat top. And I'm just familiarizing myself with the heat. Now I'm going to turn this way down. I'm going to go to low. Okay, and I'm running my hand over it because this is the best way. Now, if it's just 6 inches off and I can't hold my hand there, that's hot, hot, hot. This is hot here, it's hot right in here, and it's hot right here. The cold spots are between it, okay? So when we get a little bit too much heat, then we move things to the cold spots now that we've identified where those are at. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna cook some eggs. Now, we've had a little trouble with egg pricing, as you all know, for the last year and a half. Eggs are back down to a reasonable amount per dozen now. And we're kind of happy about that because I eat eggs all the time. So what we're going to do, we're going to oil this grill thoroughly. And we're going to move this around here. Going to make a little noise. Just a little olive oil. Make sure that this is all nice and oiled up so we can pour some eggs on there. We have a little ladle here. Just stir this up. And we're just going to ladle this on a little bit at a time so it doesn't run everywhere. Okay, remember that cold spot? There we go. We're going to go right there. Clean this off. Hit it with more oil. This is about 40 eggs. This crew likes to eat, and I like cooking for them. So I made a lot of eggs. Right, now we're just going to take this scramble, mix them all. Since we're outdoors, you really have to practice your mise en place. We've talked about that a lot, how important it is, because you can't just turn around here and go grab something. It's a long ways away. We've already found that out. All right. We don't want to overcook the eggs. We don't want them like rubber. We want a little bit of fluid in there. All right, we are done.
Chasing the flames, chasing the flames.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Marty Size in Albuquerque today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, red and green chili breakfast burritos, and frontier sweet rolls. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
BH Capital Limited is celebrating over 40 years of providing proactive finance and management solutions for American enterprise. Under the leadership of George Lovato Jr., the firm exists as an expert in the complex world of structured finance, modern management strategies and techniques, and breaking the code of marketing in the modern digital age. Through its ability to lend or invest singularly or in conjunction with other institutions or investors, American enterprise has been able to resolve many of the complex issues surrounding corporate finance as a result of BH Capital's participation. Having assisted and advised many top American corporate executives, BH Capital Limited is a driving force in American management consulting and advisory engagements. Find out more by visiting bhcapitalltd.biz.
Let's get back to chasing the flames. We're in Everyman's kitchen. Bill Fulham and I, and our usual odd way that we come up with ideas and build things, usually over whiskey, said, why don't we make something that we could make it modular? And if it's modular, then we want to be able to use it tailgating, but you may not want to move the whole thing. So that's why we made it modular. These sections come apart. You can take a section with you. You can see you've got a lot of storage under here. What you'll do is you'll buy this rather than all at once. You can buy it section by section, which makes it more affordable. Each one of these sections will sell for $29.99. And in a couple of weeks, you're also going to see a 3-appliance device. It's a combination of a grill, it's a combination of a smoker, and a wood-fired oven all in one. And when you see it, it's just gorgeous. That will sit right over here. And you will film that when we break it in and season it. That will sell for $49.99, but it's 3 devices in one. It's a smoker, it's a grill, and it's an oven. All in one, and we just love it. It's going to be great for tailgating. Take the section, put it out there. You got room for storage, store your stuff, put this in your back of your truck, or you're going camping. This is going to last forever because it's made of stainless steel. Archaeologists will find this 2,000 years from now and say, I wonder what they were doing with that. These are all Wow Gooooood products. You can buy each one of these sections. There's 5 sections. And you can buy the grill, oven, smoker combo to go with it. And this is the way we're introducing Wow Gooooood products. There'll be more products. We'll show you some other things that we've got coming down the line in the way of products here very soon in season 2. We're wrapping up season 1, and we're happy to show you Everyman's Kitchen. Let's get back to chasing the flames.
I'm chasing the flames.
Hello, George. It's Jaime again.
Yes, boss.
George, again, you didn't call me to tell me how you're doing. How did everything go?
Yes, they're having a great time. Super time. You can hear them in the
How did
background.
it come out? Was it cooler in the morning? It wasn't 117 in the shade, was it, George? If it's 117 in the shade, they'll melt.
enjoyed everything.
The cameras will melt, the equipment, the
No one got
microphones.
sick.
It's expensive, George. I'm concerned. How much food are you going to
Great,
send
boss.
me,
I gotta
George?
go,
I
boss.
want to taste everything you made.
Boss,
You got
I
to
gotta
tell
get
me where to
back to
buy this
serving the
Everyman's
clients,
Kitchen.
boss.
How do
Boss,
I buy
I gotta
one?
go.
Where do I get it? Is it a
you let me
website?
go?
Is it a social media
Boss?
thing? I don't do that social
Boss?
media thing. I don't do anything online. You never
gotta
know
go.
who's watching who, what I'm
you let
watching.
me go?
George, I heard that you
Boss?
made 40 eggs. How big's
Boss?
the crew? Who's paying for the
gotta
eggs?
go.
You know I pay you tens
let
of
me go?
thousands of dollars, and now I
Boss?
gotta pay for the eggs too.
Boss?
It's a disaster. I hope they were good eggs.
Bye.
I'm chasing the flame.
Chasing the flames.
Hi, Chasing the Flames.
Chasing the flames.
Chasing the flames. Oh, and I'm chasing the flames.
Chasing the flames.
A guy with a crazy idea, start a television show. What were you guys all thinking?
I'm chasing the flame.
That's hot.